Hi, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another quick update on the Newberg Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, February 20th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through some info with you. First off, we'll look at active listings. You can kind of see here the red bars represents the number of homes on the market by week. This last week, we ended the week at 32 homes on the market. Blue bars represent new listings every week. So we had 15 new listings come on the market last week, which was nice to see. That's kind of a high over this past 6 weeks in terms of new listings. Median list price and days on market for the actives. You can kind of see that we've had quite a swing here. We started this period at 700,000, got up to 727. And then the last few weeks, we've been closer to the lower 600. So this last week, we were down a little bit again at 617,000 was the median list price for the actives. And then days on market, you can kind of see we've been at a high of 16, a low of 5. And this last week, we were at 11, kind of right in the middle of that. Moving on to the pending sales, you will see that this last week, we ended the week with 59 homes in pending status. That's kind of in the middle of kind of where it's been. You know, we had a high of 66, low of 55, so kind of right in the middle of that. This last week, we had 8 new homes go pending, which is up a bit from the prior couple of weeks. And then the median price and the days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see the median price has been kind of steadily increasing. Low of 433, and then the last couple of weeks we've been at 525,000 for the median price of the pendings. And then days on market, that's been kind of trending down. We were at a high at 11 days. This last week we came in at 5 days. So things obviously getting into contract very quickly as they've been coming on the market here the past few weeks. And then lastly, we'll kind of look at the sold listing activity here. You'll see this last week we came in at 34 closings over the prior 4 weeks here. I always look 4 weeks back on the solds, and that's down from the prior couple of weeks where we were at 40 and 41. As of the time I put this together, we only recorded 4 closings last week. This is sometimes will get adjusted upwards, a listing or two that kind of get recorded after I put this info together. But you'll see that that's kind of the low for the prior 6 weeks here. And then the median sold price and the days on market for the solds, it's been fairly steady as far as the median price goes. We were at a high of 450 here 5 and 6 weeks back. And it's been kind of hovering closer to the $440,000 mark over this past month. This last week, we came in at 437. And then again, days on market's been pretty steady as well, high of 8 days. And this last week was 5. So things that have been selling have obviously been getting into contract, less than a week's time. And then finally, we will look at the weeks of inventory and sale price as a percent of the OLP, which stands for original list price. The red bars is weeks of inventory. So you can kind of see we were at, started off this period, we were around 3 weeks of inventory, got down to closer to 2 weeks of inventory. This last couple of weeks has been building up a little bit. So we're just under 4 weeks of inventory right now in Newberg, as we've had a little bit more properties kind of come on the market, and sales activity has been fairly steady. So it's good to see a little more inventory out there in the market. The sale price as a percent of the list price, you can kind of see that that's been on an upward path here the past 6 weeks. We were just been right around 100% of asking prices. Last week, we were actually up about 101.2, so about percent over the asking price on average was the average price that the homes have been selling for. So obviously, it's been still continues to be a very competitive sellers market in Newberg right now. So to get a better look at the update, you can click the link or button below the video. It'll take you to my website where you can have a closer look at things. And then below that, be sure to check out my buyer and seller guides, which are there for you to download if you're thinking about buying or selling a home. Got some really great current relevant information in there for you to check out. So I hope this update's been helpful to you. If so, always appreciate any likes, comments, and shares that you might have. And if I can be of any help or answer any questions that you might have about what's happening in the current market or something in your particular situation, I would be happy to help. So Thanks for watching and make it a great day.